I mean, I always say I Forrest Gumped my way into Whitest Kids. That is really...
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I mean, all hot dogs are sausages. Not all sausages are hot dogs.
Whoa. Oh, I like that.
Right? Yeah. You got some hot dogs in my hands. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
You get like...
Here's the thing, guys. Let's leave Timmy alone in the comments.
We know what the fans are going to do about this episode. This is just a regular shirt with other meat on it, too.
Hello and welcome to SBUTV, or as we like to call it, Sam Brown University TV. I usually do it the other way around, but this time I'm doing it that way. SBUTV, the only university TV show that has 3/5 of the Whitest Kids You Know appear on it, besides the Whitest Kids You Know. Today, we're asking a question that's been sitting in my gut for way too long. Do you remember the feeling of sitting in class when the teacher rolled a TV cart in and your whole body just relaxed because you knew there was a VCR in the room? Today didn't count. We were about to watch a movie. I've been thinking about that feeling a lot lately. The specific physical relief of that TV cart, and it made me realize something. We don't have carts anymore. We don't have anything anymore. Everything just streams in weightless from nowhere, and it disappears just as fast. We've lost physical media, and this is a problem. Back in the day when we liked something, we owned something. We would invest in that thing. We would form collections, movies, albums, even for a time, TV shows. VHS, cassette tapes, CDs, DVDs, all words I would be saying if this episode was about physical media. But today's episode is not about physical media. It's about hot dogs.
Oh, you tricked me. Okay. Wow, really clever.
Hot dogs.
Is that door unlocked? Can I just...
Those pink little wet missiles of meat flavored aimed directly at our souls. If you tried handing a random stranger a sandwich and said, "Don't ask, just eat," they're calling the police. But if you hand that same person a hot dog, they would recite the Pledge of Allegiance and shake your hand. It's the most democratic food there is. At a ballpark, in your backyard, gas station, roller grill. It doesn't matter. Rich guy's hot dog, broke guy's hot dog, same tube, same bun, same 17 mystery ingredients. America was built on hot dogs, and so is today's guest, which is why we're asking the question, hot dogs, what up with that?
Well, do you need to say who I am first?
Is
that in there, your list? I don't know what your list is, but you looked at me. So.
I just want to say something I just want to point out something.
Yeah.
You thought that today's show was about physical media.
Yeah, I have a steamer trunk filled with my 4K collection outside the door here, and now I don't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. But I also wore this shirt.
But you wore that shirt
completely independent of knowing anything about it.
Independent, and there's hot dogs on the shirt.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not a hot dog shirt. It's not a hot dog shirt. Because we know what the fans are going to do about this episode. This is just a regular shirt with other meat on it, too. It's not a regular shirt.
Here to talk about hot dogs is the greatest hot dog connoisseur of our generation. He's also known as one of the founding members of Whitest Kids You Know. That's not true.
No, I was second wave.
Yeah, second wave.
Just like the best ska music.
Very talented writer, director, and comedian who spent the better part of 2 decades being unable to walk into a room without someone yelling a specific hot dog joke at him.
That's
We told him today's episode was about physical media, but please welcome Timmy Williams.
Hey, it's nice to be here on the last day of our friendship. What's up, man? How you doing? I should have known what was up, but I didn't because I am so excited about physical media that I thought I was going to talk about it.
That was all part of my plan.
But you said everything. Like when you started saying all this stuff, I'm like, he's kind of saying everything I would say about it. So there you go.
Yeah, okay.
So this will probably be better. How's it going?
It's going. I mean, I've been so nervous about this and about the whole sabotage.
Did you think I would like freak out?
No. I just didn't want you to find out. I mean,
I did not find out.
Our other guest came in here with a bunch of food,
right?
With his food clothing on.
So I didn't.
And we're about to see him in a second. And I should have prepared him to be like, hey. Just so you know, we're going to just say, hey, man, I work at Vinegar Syndrome or whatever. We're then like, yeah, hey, where you say you work at Vinegar, but we didn't. So I was nervous about that. But then now we're good. That's funny. But I feel like this is a fun topic. Yeah. Well, hot dogs are fun. Hot dogs are fun. I mean, they're not. You never eat them in a serious connotation. When was the last time you had a hot dog? Well, with you. Yeah. On Sunday. 2 days ago. At a pool. Which was a rich guy hot dog, and it was delicious. Yeah, it was a delicious hot dog. We have a friend who has a pool, who's in Whitest Kids U Know, who has rich guy hot dogs, just so people know. Well, I don't know if he has them all the time, but for us, he got rich guy hot dogs. But it is funny, so our friendship was would I think it was a little bit based on hot dogs in a way, because we met in New York City. Yeah. And you and me were both people who loved going to Gray's Papaya. Which I literally almost wore that shirt here. You almost came between two meat-based shirts. That would have been the other one. That would have been, that I might have left. I'm like, I can't do this because this will just completely ruin me on the internet for the rest of my life. And I felt like I was just getting past the hot dog thing. All right. So yeah. You're like, everyone shut up about the hot dogs, but also here's a part of my wardrobe is hot dog based. Yeah. You know what? I almost feel like it's like, hey guys, I should be able to do this without you going back to the 2 of 400 sketches. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, you're the ones being weird about it. All right. He's not. I never said I'm not weird about it. I just think it's, you know what it is? It's like, I just wish I could like a food like other people like a food. Yeah. Okay, because there's two foods, and so the other food, once I was at the grocery store. Which goes together with hot dogs, baked beans. Baked beans. I was at listen, man, I like baked. I'm doing that for Andrew to play the clip of baked beans. Okay.
Hey, caller, do you have a napkin? Better find one fast. Baked beans can get a little messy. Baked beans. I'm what you're looking for.
All right. Yeah.
Clip's over. I was at the grocery store once years ago. Ran into two kids who were like, hey, Whitest Kids love the show. I had baked beans in my grocery cart. They were like, is that yeah, it's a food I eat sometimes. I have a kid. They're easy food. It's an easy food. We're having ribs. So you have baked beans.
But you also had you were also wearing black lingerie.
Yeah, I had a black thong on. I'd shaved off my eyebrows and I was just carrying around a jug of cum. So can I say that on the show?
Was that part of the sketch?
No.
How far into the episode are we? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay.
Is this too far?
It's no. After 5 minutes, all bets are off.
Wait, is that?
We can't say.
You can bleep it out. Just bleep it out.
No. The algorithm knows to look for bleeps. It's true.
Well, let's just say
the YouTube algorithm will detect if something's bleeped and be like that.
What? Just cut it out then. I don't need to say that. Just cut it out.
It'll know if there's silence. But no. It's after 5 minutes. We're good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin anything.
We're good. We're sorry, algorithm.
Whatever. This is what happens.
We didn't mean to offend you.
I mean, we've said for a long time that if more than one of Whitest Kid is around, that word's going to come up. It's a timeline. Yeah. And it's going to happen. Yeah. Did it happen on Zach's religion episode?
Oh, we were.
But you had a priest. You had a priest.
I don't know if it was on camera or off camera, but we were talking about drinking cum left and right.
Anyways.
Yeah, the priest is the one who brought it up.
He's like, I love your guys' show. And he was a religious expert.
He was an expert.
Anyways,
I shouldn't say that about. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
See, that we're in the deep hole. Yeah. I'm not going to say it again. I want to, though. Okay, so meat tubes.
What's your favorite thing about hot dogs?
You know what? They're versatile. I I like.
Do you mean in that like you can use them in many different situations?
Well, they're versatile in their versatility. Yes, different recipes. They can hold lots of different condiments.
Okay.
You can also have different kinds. There was a place in Chicago owned by a man named Doug, so it was called Hot Doug's, and he had a duck hot dog, and you would get it with fries fried in duck fat. Fancy, right?
Yeah.
So but also okay. So when you have like a Polish sausage or Italian sausage, do you call it a hot dog if it's in a bun? You just say, "Now I'm having an Italian sausage."
Huh.
Bratwurst.
I honestly like to differentiate.
Me too. But that's normal. Why do we do that?
I feel like a hot dog.
Hot dogs.
We gotta get Adam.
This is going to be interesting. You have some sort of hot dog man here. But so they're called Frankfurters, right? So, but you don't say a Frankfurter the way you say I'll have a bratwurst.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna go through some Timmy specific stuff, and then we'll get Adam.
Okay, because we're getting into Adam territory.
Right, yeah, we're getting into Adam territory.
Let's go back to us territory.
Mm-hmm. So, you were in the Timmy hot dog sketch.
Yes.
I usually have 2 hot dogs before work.
So that's 3 hot dogs before work.
Well, right. Yeah, if you're going to count the one at home.
And that has blown up.
Yeah, that's got millions of views probably, right?
It's got millions of views. Yeah. When did you start realizing people have this unhealthy obsession with me and my favorite food of all time?
Here's the thing too. I don't know if it is. I like pizza a lot more, and I would eat pizza a lot more in New York than hot dogs. Okay. But I did like going to Grace Papaya.
Okay.
Anyway, so Trevor wrote that sketch, and the way Trevor would do it is like, "Hey, I wrote a sketch about you being fat. Is that okay?" Basically, like if he wrote a sketch that it was not about him, but about someone else, and if it was mean, at least for me, he would like call.
Yeah, he would call.
Yeah, and years later, even on Twitter, he'd be like, "I came up with this tweet I thought was funny, but it calls you fat. Is that okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, he wrote that. And obviously, it's just even if, let's say, I was eating more pizza, hot dogs is just a funnier food to talk about. But and I do like them. But yeah, so that came out, and then I don't know when it started getting to the point where anything I said on the internet at all, anywhere about anything, someone comments, "Oh, what about hot dogs and baked beans?" It's like, I don't know, man. Like, and it would be stuff like, "Hey, happy Father's Day to all the other fathers out there. I really love being a dad. But what about hot dogs?" It's like, can you shut the fuck up, please? It really does get like that. Or like in like serious political things, I'm like, man, I really am afraid the turn our country's taken. Like, oh my God. So, and the thing is, and you know this because you get the references about other stuff too. That's good. Like that means they like the show.
Yes.
And they're watching the show.
Yes.
But it's also just annoying because there's it's like disappointing because it's like they're jumping to the very first thing that comes to mind instead of giving it a second.
Low-hanging hot dog.
Low-hanging hot dog. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
On a hot dog tree.
I
love it, but I hate it. It's a complicated thing because it means people love us, but also it's like just think for 2 more nanoseconds.
Have you gotten any free hot dogs based off of the show?
Only once, and you were there. Oh. The Trevor-a-thon for Comedy Central, 2018.
Okay.
Sean O'Connor, frequent guest. Hasn't he been on here more than once?
He's been on here once.
Okay. Sean O'Connor, a beloved friend of both of ours.
We'd have him back, I guess.
He came on, and he knew he'd be sitting next to me on the couch for Trevor's show. And so, is it okay that I brought up a rival talk show?
No.
Anyways, he came in and sat next to me with a huge platter of hot dogs. And that's why I don't talk to him anymore. But I ate one of them. And that's honestly, I think, the only time. No, because you did it to me about 4 months ago.
But you didn't eat it. So it didn't count.
I did eat it, didn't I?
Did you? Okay.
I can't remember. I think I did eat it. Because I think my daughter was with me, and I was like, I feel like I'd be rude if I didn't eat it. So that
was, we were doing a Q&A in Denver for our movie Mars and at the Alamo Draft House.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they didn't seat us together. And I saw an opportunity to flag down one of the waiters and go, "Hey, I'll pay for that guy's hot dog."
Right.
And they They brought him the hot dog. I watched the whole thing.
And me being
kind of
nervous.
looking
But
around.
was it Denver? Because I thought I had my kid with me in that one.
Oh, maybe
Was it San Francisco?
I think it was Denver, but it might.
I can't remember. Anyway, because I feel like I remember being next to somebody being like, "Okay, my first reaction was, is this the wrong? Like, did I get someone else's food?"
Yeah.
Then I realized it's someone else sent to me, and then I was like, "Okay, like." But am I going to be a total prick if I don't eat it? Because it's like, it's not a big deal. And I was actually hungry. So I'm like, like.
One of my favorite things about it was that after I was like, this will be funny because this will be like a little bit for like, and you were like, it's hey,
like we wrote it.
Hey, who sent me a hot dog?
Yeah,
like,
I think
who
I said
sent me a hot dog. And then
I think I said which asshole sent me a hot dog.
and then I backed you up and said, yeah, which asshole sent you a hot dog? And the fact that I had your back let you know that it was me.
Right.
That was the biggest clue that it was like, Sam did
That's Whitest Kids protocol. If one of them has your back, they were part of whatever you're mad about.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're suddenly being supported, that's super suspicious. Wait, why are you being a good friend?
Yeah.
What did you do? Anyways, great. But so that was So the only 2 free hot dogs I can remember were 2 good friends of mine who I hate now.
Here's the thing, guys. Let's leave Timmy alone in the comments. But if you're at a restaurant, if you work at a restaurant, hook a brother up.
If you know a good mailing service that can keep it hot.
Yeah. And I think our next guest is a perfect guest to talk about the logistics of mailing hot dogs.
Really?
Yes.
I'm excited.
Our expert today has held the job title of Wurstmaster since 2013. He's a Food Network star and culinary director behind Doghouse, and unlike Timmy and myself, actually knows what's inside of a hot dog.
Wow.
Because he put it there. Please welcome Adam Gertler.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on the show.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for helping me ambush my friend Timmy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't really know what the deal was, but I took from the context clues that you were in a very famous sketch about hot dogs.
Yeah.
And then from that, you saw both sides of the fame, which is that you were only associated with this
Right, yep.
in inopportune times.
Right, yeah, or just all the times, which is when it gets
and other work that you're proud of that you want to be recognized
an
for,
opportunity,
too.
an opportunity, and that's the thing. Like I was saying, is like it's flattering, but also like, what if you thought about it for 2 more seconds and did a blue hair joke? Because that was another sketch I was in. People,
My hair is blue.
Part of it seems to be the pylon.
Yes, and just the disappointment I feel towards people who like people who make jokes but can't spend more than a second to make their own. Does that sound too mean?
It's a little mean.
Was that critical? Overly
It's a
critical?
little critical. They're not professional
No,
comedians.
they're not.
They're
we
just
are
fans of comedy.
Right, okay.
But I mean, Sam had all the time
But
in the world, and he made the same joke.
That's true.
But
also,
I feel like the context
what it
of me
is?
fully understanding Timmy's whole plot.
Oh, no,
was
he's-
really
dude,
and the long con of it.
The psychological depths.
Yeah.
But I guess what it is if you're going to type out a comment, just, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I think what it is, it's almost like just saying first. Like if I say something and you respond hot dogs, that's like when you would see people just say first and you.
It is like first.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love doing first. Yeah. If I'm first,
he's really
I'm
good.
going to say first.
No, I think that's a great analogy.
Thank you.
So, Adam.
Yeah.
You brought some sandwiches here.
I brought sandwiches because, currently I started Vesti a couple years ago. I make sandwiches now. My partner Shane, we make sandwiches in our homemade focaccia. Many of those sandwiches contained Italian cured meats. Many of those meats are in sausage form. So when you were talking about, do I say bratwurst this? I always tell people it's like kingdom phylum order species, right? All hot dogs are sausages, not all sausages are hot dogs.
Oh,
I like that.
Right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So and then on that logic then, but then a hot dog and a Frankfurter wiener.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little complicated because those all really refer to the same thing.
Right.
But you'll never see a package of Franks saying hot dogs.
Right. They say
I don't
Franks.
think. Or maybe do Nathan's? Maybe Nathan say
Maybe
hot
they
dogs.
do. But then what about that place in Rhode Island with the red hots? And those are just hot dogs
Yeah.
and red casing.
Yeah, just a red
You know that place
casing.
I mean? Yeah, that's like a famous place out there.
I
But
know the
anyways.
style of hot dog. I
Right.
don't know if I know the place.
Yeah, it's called something Red Hots, I think.
I really did not think I would be lost in the hot dog episode, but right now I'm a little lost.
Yeah, well, you know how they
thing.
say Frankfurters, which is like that's like the type of German sausage, probably where
Right.
it comes from. But in
I think of,
America,
like Ballpark Franks.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that comes from Frankfurter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost said Frankenfurter, but that's different. That's
the
a
Rocky
character.
Horror Picture
right.
Show.
Picture show.
Right.
Yes.
Comes
Was that
from the
Tim
same
Curry's
side.
character?
Yes.
Tim Curry, yes.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yes. Brilliantly played by the guy.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, really?
I
My
know,
wife
it's-
had it until recently.
It's one of those.
Really?
It's one of those, and I always tell
I'm
people
surprised.
we don't movie shame, but I've never seen that movie.
Oh, no
Whoa.
shame. It's
No,
just
I'm not
you have
accusing you guys
something to look up and look forward to.
Thank you. No, I'm not accusing you guys of movie shaming, but every time I bring that up, I have to say, like on my horror movie podcast, I'm like, we don't movie shame.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just surprised.
Yeah,
Have you
exactly.
seen Phantom of the Paradise?
Oh yeah, love that movie. Have that
So-
movie. Beef.
If you love that movie, I think
I probably would love it because
yeah.
it's like the same thing.
I think what you should do is you should go to a screening
Yeah.
dressed up.
Yeah.
Just jump in the
Mhm.
first thing.
well, and don't
'Cause
they
you
throw hot
could
dogs
do-
sometimes?
You could do Dr. Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see you doing Riff Raff, right? What's the
Is that the greaser guy?
the-
Is that like
That's Rocky.
okay.
the Meatloaf's
No,
character?
Rocky's the hunk.
Meatloaf's
No, that's
character.
Meatloaf's character.
I
if
forgot.
Meatloaf is there, I could always play someone played by Meatloaf. That's I think.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
not tall, but otherwise
No.
I'm Meatloafy.
There's plenty of characters that you could blindly cosplay. I think, right?
But I would love
Right?
because the
Oh,
screenings
I
are
mean,
crazy.
yeah.
They
With the
Rocky.
hair.
He could do Rocky
They do
too.
all those things at
Totally.
the
The
screenings.
gold little underwear.
Yeah, just wear like a little
Sure.
bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Briefs.
I could see it.
See, that's the parts I wish more fans would recognize. Is all the sexy parts of the show I was in. Like
Yeah.
my underwear.
Yeah. So you haven't got many free hot dogs. Let's get you a free. What was it? The mortadella.
A Vesti sandwich. Oh yeah, you want to try mortadella?
Sure, man. I love
Because
mortadella.
mortadella is like a big hot dog.
Sure. And that's in a. Is
How?
that in a? is
Mortadella is like a big hot dog. Like
Yeah.
is it that? That's like the. It just comes like a big hot dog.
So all of these are force meats, right? So every
All
type
these
of
are
sauce,
forest meats.
force meats.
Force meat.
meat
which
force
you
in there
know-
too?
You're in the world of comedy, right?
Okay.
Farce,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Farce because you're squeezing reality into like a tight situation. Farce is a force meat, which is what a sausage is, forced into a casing. Right?
What?
So hot dog comes from comedy, I guess. That's what I'm saying. But try one of these.
Suddenly the best episode.
So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like you basically
how is this? I'm just surprised that like this was a prank.
This
Well,
one-
now there's like
this
this one
episode-
is my favorite. This is the
Okay.
mortadella and roasted greens. You can
Ooh,
get in and
sounds
try
good.
that one. That
Sure.
one's real good.
Adam,
Yeah.
this
Sure,
episode
thanks, man.
wasn't supposed to be
Now,
so
I made
smart.
a,
It was a joke.
when I got back from New Orleans years ago, I used to have a cooking show. I did a sandwich, one of their sandwiches. I think was this mortadella. Is this olive?
It's this one.
Which one do you want? The mortadella? Or you
Sure,
want-
I'll do the mortadella.
Okay,
I'll
do
go
the
on the same
mortadella so
trip
you're
that
on the
Timmy's
same
on.
plane as him. It's like dropping acid at the same
Is
time.
this tapenade on here?
That on there is some candied pistachios,
Sam, cheers.
little mascarpone pecorino cheese,
Okay.
pickled kale, the aforementioned mortadella, little arugula, basil pesto, garlic aioli.
That's delicious.
Yeah,
Wow, there's
Let's
so
go
much
there.
going on there.
on our bread.
And you make the bread.
We make the bread. Yeah.
So do you make the meat or do you know?
No, we don't make the meat. That's what I said. I used to be the Verstmacher for Doghouse,
Right.
and I would make sausages. I still like it, but it is a lot of work.
Is it?
It's basically just grinding meat,
Mhm.
and with a hot dog, you're grinding it to a very fine consistency, and it's mixing the right amount of lean to fat meat, salt at the right temperature, whipping it up, and then magic happens. And that's
Right.
the reason why I like it. It's like you get that bouncy texture from something that if you do it one way, it's like a hamburger. And you do it another way, it's like you could literally bounce it on the floor, right?
Wow.
Well, you said whip it up.
Yeah, you actually like emulsify it.
So
So you're emulsifying it and you're developing a protein called myosin. And that like sort of wraps around. And if you do, the reason it needs to be cold is so like the fat doesn't smear into the lean meat. And you can actually see this happening when you're mixing it up. And you get this like smooth paste. And that, if you put into a casing and then poach that is a hot dog, based on how you're seasoning it. And then, hot dogs are generally smoked a little bit too.
Sure.
Sometimes they have paprika in them, a little bit of sugar will be in there too, salt, garlic.
Wow.
And then there's like old recipes, and those are held by, Nathan's, Hebrew National, Sabret. They all have their version of it. When I made one, I made a pastrami dog because I wanted to do something different. And I also realized, why am I going to do a hot dog versus the people that have always made great hot dogs, right? You kind of have to do something different. But yeah, I just kind of got real into it, and I was motivated by my father, who after I tried my first attempt and they were really bad, he said to me, that's why the people that make hot dogs make hot dogs. And that was all I needed to hear. And then I really made it my mission to make a good hot dog.
That's like, don't quit your day job.
Yeah, right? Basically. Yeah. I just got the wrong book first, and then I got the right book.
Oh.
What's your favorite hot dog?
Oh, okay. So this is, I got a perfect answer for this, and I try to find it on this most recent 4th of July, and I don't even know if they make them anymore. And this is a Hebrew National hot dog in a natural casing. Do you know the difference between skinless and a natural casing?
Maybe.
So a natural casing is an intestine that it's made in, right? So with pork sausages like bratwurst, it's a hog casing. Right. But with a hot dog, it's a lamb casing. So it's thinner, smaller. So that's where you get that real snap.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know it was lamb. Okay.
And we used to get those at like a Jewish deli near me called Pastrami and Friends. And I remember we'd go to pick up Pastrami and Friends for dinner. And I was a little chubby kid, and they would give me a little hot dog while I waited, and I just love that hot dog. So those Hebrew National and natural casing.
So do they not do it that way anymore?
I don't know. I know that ConAgra now owns Hebrew National. Right. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's a SKU that they eliminated, or maybe they're still only available in certain parts of the country, but not in Los Angeles.
I can buy them in South Dakota where I live.
Really?
Hebrew National, yeah.
No, you can get Hebrew National everywhere.
Oh, you mean the natural case?
I mean the natural case.
The
so
natural
these would
case.
be at only at the butcher, and they were connected. Right. Like the old cartoon where you would see, or Tony Soprano with they're all connected because they're just twisted. You just go length and you twist.
Yeah.
And so that's how they would sell them there. And that's my favorite hot dog.
What's your favorite way to cook a hot dog?
I think on the grill. Okay. Not too fast, right? So I don't like it charred, but just, low and slow. I like when you bite into a hot dog and it should burst.
Yeah, with the
juices should be running down your chin.
You should maybe have to go to the burn ward afterwards.
Yeah, that's possible.
Let's do some ranking here. All right. So if grill is at the top,
okay,
what's next?
Grill, I'd put flat top or hot dog roller.
You mean like a Grace Pie, how they do on the tinfoil?
Oh, do they do it on tinfoil?
Yeah, don't they? Or is that how they do the buns?
I feel like they
have a griddle with tinfoil in it.
I think they have a flat top, though.
Yeah.
A griddle.
Yeah, you'll find them at hot, or you'll see if they're not twisted like in a natural casing, they can put them on a roller.
Right.
You see the rollers; those are good too. I would say that's next after grill. After that, maybe fryer, some kind called a ripper dog. Wow. Where you just drop the bastards in a fryer.
Really?
And you just let it rip.
Oil?
Like an oil deep fat fryer.
Wow.
The classic, when you're in a rush.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What about boiling? Is that the bottom?
Boiling. Oh, yeah. Maybe boiling would be in the bottom. Yeah. But that's also not bad too. I was in Cincinnati last year and they steam them.
Right?
Steaming isn't bad. In Cincinnati, they steam them and they steam the buns.
Huh.
And I think this is a revelation I had recently is I used to really be into you have to toast all the buns.
Yeah.
Now, not so much. I want to wrap them in foil and kind of steam them. I want the bun to be super soft and not dried and crunchy.
Sure.
Cause you ever do it you're grilling for people, by the time you get in, they're kind of dry and crunchy and but it's so much nicer if they're just soft.
Yeah.
And so if you just wrap them all in foil and just put them in
just the buns, or
just the buns.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they'll kind of just steam. And
you mean in the oven or what?
In an oven.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you could do it on a grill too if you don't want to be using multiple heat places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that traps everything inside the foil.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is a microwave sacrilege?
Well, for bread, pretty much always, right?
Yeah,
because you have that 3-second grace period where this is the most miraculous thing, and where this came straight from the depths of hell. Right? That happens, it flips over very quickly.
Yep.
For the meat itself, I mean, if you're in a hurry, not too bad. No, I don't think it's really not that bad for the hot dogs themselves. If you're in a hurry. When I used to come home from school, I used to have bagel dogs that I microwaved those. And it did not serve the bread part of the bagel, but the hot dog, it essentially is steaming.
What I've done in quick situations, I put a hot dog in a bun, wrap it in a paper towel 33 seconds.
Okay.
Tends to be fine.
Yeah.
Tended to be fine. Maybe the bun's still a little messed up, but it's not. Yeah. It wasn't horrible. Like when I was like,
when you're running out the door and you need your
just
breakfast,
like running to the couch,
right?
Yeah, no, I mean,
right.
running to and from the couch after eating a hot dog, you need to quick make another one.
Yeah,
because you're up to 7 that day or whatever the sketch is. Average per day would be something like, I don't know, 7.
7 hot dogs?
7, yeah. I think it's 7, right? And we were at a Q&A where because Zach from our group has a movie called Weapons. It has a scene where he has a tray of hot dogs. These 2 guys that are having hot dogs, and there's 7, which is a number of hot dogs that we mentioned in the sketch. And we were at a Q&A, and someone asked him if that was a reference. He's like, "I'll never say it."
Yeah.
I mean, it is though, right?
I told him.
I don't know.
Well, I called him out. I was like, I don't think it is.
I don't think it's him, if it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's him.
I think it was someone on set.
I could see that. I could see that.
But there is a very nice close-up shot of the hot dogs.
My argument was
aware of.
He was like, but I think he was like, yeah, let's have hot dogs on this. But I don't think my argument was that I don't think Zach, while making this movie, dealing with this bigger budget than he's ever dealt with, is like, hey, how do we fit a little Whitest Kids reference?
That's true.
Or that he would know that 7 was the amount of hot dogs in that sketch off the top of his head.
Yeah, that's true. Because he doesn't like our show.
Yeah, no.
And he really doesn't like.
He's not a fan.
No, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like us.
The sketches with me and Sam, and he's not into it.
Yeah, he likes the sketches with him.
Yeah,
and the parts that like he likes all the shots with him in it, but the shots that he's not in, he goes. Ugh.
But I think you're right.
And then, like, when it's back to him, he's like, oh,
this got good again.
God, it felt like forever.
My good friend Tony, who is working with us at Maiden Market, where Vesti's doing the pop-up, I told him I was doing the show, and he wanted me to tell you that he really loves when you were auditioning for Hugh Hefner.
Oh, my God, I love that sketch.
I'm a white Christian man! A white Christian man!
Sam, I really don't think that being a Christian has anything to do with not playing a black character.
It has everything to do with it! Everything!
That was such a funny thing. Like, I mean, those sketches, it's so funny.
It's crazy. Well, let's set the scene. So we wrote 3 sketches to go on the special edition.
Zach and Trevor made a movie called Miss March. When the idea of us possibly being in the movie, they were like, well, we don't want to make this a Whitest Kids movie. Right. And it was like, okay.
Yeah. But then I saw it. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Then it came out and we were like,
all right.
Good call, guys. Good call. But then, like, while it was coming out, they were like, to promote it, we want to make these sketches. And just for whatever reason, we sat down to make these sketches. Something clicked, and it was just like a great creative day of writing. And we made these 3 sketches that are just as good as anything else we've ever made.
It was like just a couple of hours. I remember we were sitting at Zach's house, and we were just like, we left to go have dinner. And we were like, those are like 3 of the best sketches we've written in a while.
Yeah.
You know?
So this was not in the film. This was only in the special features?
Only in the special features.
So for my friend to know this, I'm assuming that they've had a life outside of the special features.
Stuff.
Yeah, on YouTube. I think they like were released on YouTube when the movie came out.
Right, as like a little promo thing. This is why life is beautiful. Because everything can be thought about so deeply and thought about with such detail and in depth that you never know. And here we're having like a friggin' borderline metaphysical conversation about hot dogs. This guy knows everything about hot dogs. And who would have known there was so much to talk about?
I mean, I'm sure what I know about hot dogs could fit into a thimble compared to someone else who really knows a lot just about hot dogs, right?
Well, who? Guy Fieri? Who knows how about hot dogs?
I mean, I wasn't thinking Guy Fieri necessarily, but I don't know.
I just said that because I don't think he knows about
Have
video.
you met Guy Fieri?
Oh, I have, yes. I have. He was on the same Food Network competition reality show I was on 2 seasons later. So he was discovered on Food Network Star Season 2. I was on Season 4. Oh. He went on to some better things.
So when you see him, you go, that could have been me.
Yeah,
If I just wore the right bowling shirt.
If I just 1 year later.
I just wore my sunglasses on the incorrect part of my head.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a world in which I would have been him. He definitely is a guy who became like a brand and a caricature in the best way possible for what that was. And every time I've met him, he's very, very kind to me.
No, yeah. Cool. We've had this conversation on this show before that like sometimes people just have these like personalities that are in the right place at the right time.
Totally.
I think when we had our skateboard episode, we were talking about Chad Muska, who had a certain style that just like struck a chord with an audience, and they were just perfect for where they ended up. And I think that's talking about like the beauty of life. I think that's it. That sometimes you end up in the exact right place at the exact right time.
We did. I mean, there's the Whitest Kids just kind of ended up on things, and
you did. I hate my life.
Right. I mean, I always say I Forrest Gumped my way into Whitest Kids. That is really, and into my current job, what I have back home. Like, I just kind of was in the right room.
Yeah.
And
your current job is you're a professional ping pong player.
That's right.
Against China.
I'm a guy who gets called Weird Al on the internet just because how I dress. That's I mean, like I said, I do radio, but I mean, I love my job, and I Forrest Gumped into it. I walked in a guy's office once. I was like, I'd like to do radio. He's like, okay. I literally
you
said,
just walked into his office and.
Well, my dad's like, you should go talk to him. I'm like, I'll go talk to him. I said, I have talked for money before. Can I talk for your money?
Is it really what you said, or is that?
No, I would like to be on radio, and then I said that afterwards.
Okay.
Like as a joke, yeah. And then he's that years and years later, I became full time, and I love it. So, and it's not like some gross. Hey, man, I'm not one of those guys. And it's all only supporting local little cool businesses.
Nice.
Like yours, call me. I'll make you an ad, and we'll play it in South Dakota. It won't do you any good at all. Maybe it will. Do you have any South Dakota market?
Oh, I was trying to think. I'm not sure if it's South Dakota or North Dakota, but another Food Network guy opened a ramen place out there.
Really?
Yeah. That I used to do all kinds of things with. Huh. And yeah.
Do you remember the name of the joint?
I'm trying to think of
Probably
the name of the ramen.
Falls.
Adam, is Food Network, is that like you graduated from a school? Like,
are you like there's like alumni? Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of thing where when you see people that have done it, even if you haven't done it with them, you're immediately mishpucha because you have very common experiences. Certainly with the people that have done like the competition reality thing, because that's like you're in the cutthroat, like all those irrational, unbelievable pressures they put on to cook these things in completely unrealistic situations, to then be judged harshly by prominent people in the field, whose job it is to tee up on you or praise you. Either way, irrationally compared to what you actually produced.
What was your worst moment in that pressure cooker situation?
So my arc when I was on Next Food Network Star, it was great because I ended up not winning, but they gave me shows, which is like the best situation.
Yeah, totally.
Like, hey, we're giving you a show. Don't say anything for a couple of months. It's not going to be that cooking show. It's going to be this traveling show.
That's kind of how I view Whitest Kids for me. I didn't win, but they gave me shows.
But they gave me right. I'm not Guy Fieri, but I'm still hanging in there. So they nadir. I mean, there was one time. You can appreciate this as people that are real comedy writers. It became apparent that like my cooking skills were not my strong suit, but my personality was what I was leaning into. The ability to be self-effacing and bring humor to the cooking thing, which obviously there's a market for. So at one point at the same day that I cooked the worst food, these terrible fish sandwiches that I tried to poach in olive oil. Again, this was something that I would do on this show. Would be like, instead of doing the things that I did well, I'd be like, I know poaching fish in olive oil is a thing. I've never done it. Let me do it for 100 people right now. So I made these
the best move.
awful sandwiches, and then I went out, and as I went out, I decided to do a straight up Chevy Chase pratfall onto a Coast Guard cutter with like military people.
Oh no!
Thinking that would somehow enhance my presentation.
You did this on purpose.
Yeah. I did it on purpose, and it was the rock bottom. On the flip side of that, like I think a week before, a week later. We had to make these products, and I made a barbecue rub that Martha Stewart was judging. And then I came up with a harmonica ballad, and I sang it to Martha. And that was a good move because she hated it.
My name is Adam.
so come and have some.
But other people were singing along, so I kind of forced her into a situation where she couldn't really crap on me for it that much.
Oh.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a Martha Stewart line.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
And that's a good thing, yeah.
That's crazy. That's all very crazy. So what I want to know is, okay, so if you're into Bobby Flay on the street, do you have a secret handshake? Is there like a Food Network alumni handshake? I guess I can't ask. He's not going to tell me.
Yeah.
I can't tell you about the secret handshake.
So I had a cooking show on Twitch. That doesn't count. I don't get the handshake.
No.
Like,
what was your cooking show?
It was called Zucchini Boys. Our troop was like...
You're trying to get away from the hot dog thing, but keep it in the same shape.
You know what? Probably.
Yeah.
But so
good,
when our
Adam.
troop kind of
Pretty
reunited
good.
during COVID, we were just streaming on Twitch all the time. I was, at the time, it was in the fall. And in the fall, like in my neck of the woods of South Dakota, people who garden suddenly have more zucchini than you know what to do with.
Oh,
And it's a whole thing. Lock your doors, it's zucchini season. And I was talking about that because it was happening. It really is. It's a joke. I mean, lock your car door. And it has
Lock your
happened.
doors, it's zucchini
Dude,
season.
absolutely. Because like...
That
especially-
needs to be a Zucchini Boys shirt. Lock your
I
doors,
know,
it's
dude.
zucchini season.
I mean, the show's
zucchini
done.
I mean, but
like,
still,
yes.
you could make
Because
some...
it is. Because they say, especially for car doors, like, and that has happened to me. Like, a friend of mine knows where my car is parked. I have all this fucking zucchini I need to get rid of. So I get in my car, and there's a zucchini in the passenger seat. And that night, when I was telling you guys about this, there was one at my door.
So
you were
the
making a
problem
lot
is
of
you
zucchini
too
dishes?
many people are leaving you zucchinis.
Kind of. And big ones.
What's the best regional hot dog?
So you mentioned hot dogs, which I did get to go to before he closed, and that
Okay.
was really great. That's
Was it
not really
Chicago?
a regional
Yeah,
hot
hot
dog.
dogs.
Yeah.
That was Chicago. Now, he was not like, did he do a
But he wasn't
style?
Chicago style.
No, that wasn't his thing. His thing was all kinds of different
Yeah,
sausages.
I think you
and
can
stuff.
get a
Chicago
Chicago
style
but it was
Chicago is dragged through the garden. It's the
Yes.
mustard, the poppy seeds, the poppy seed bun, rather, the sport
Pepper,
peppers,
tomato
the
slice,
kryptonite relish, the tomato slice, the pickle spear,
Yep.
Pickle spear, yeah.
mustard, ketchup. Get the fuck out of Chicago. They
Celery
say
salt.
Celery salt. That's it. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So that's a great one.
Mhm.
I gotta say though, after having those Cincinnati ones with their specific kind of chili, and there are these little mini guys on those steamed buns, those were some incredible regional hot dogs.
Oh, is it like the Skyline kind of chili?
Yes.
The,
If
like-
you go to Skyline, they also have the hot dogs there. I think the whole
Oh.
spaghetti thing is pretty garbage. I mean, the spaghetti thing is insane that's a
Right.
thing.
But the chili itself, what makes it different?
It's got a little cinnamon in it.
Oh, I like that.
It's not a bean chili, I don't think, right?
Okay.
Like a hot dog chili, a proper hot dog chili
No beans.
shouldn't have
It's
beans
gonna
in
be
it.
meat.
I don't
Yeah,
think it
yeah.
should have beans in it. Not to take anything away. Baked beans, separate thing.
No, totally different.
But I'm
And,
telling you, these
so
little guys, steamed buns, little hot dogs with the chili on them, that might be my favorite right now.
That's
It
like a
could be
good
recency bias, but
Sure. You
Yeah.
had that recently.
I did. I had it like a year or so ago. I actually went with Doghouse. We were doing some training. There was a franchise, I think, there, and we were training. And so we were there at the university for like a week. So I went to several places and tried this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, this is just, it's the best definition of like a regional favorite because you don't see it anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, you probably can't recreate it without like the culture that supports it.
Right. That's one of my favorite things about traveling around the country is finding those things. You
Yeah.
know, like the Missouri pizza they put honey on or whatever. You know, like
Yeah,
that stuff.
my
Provo.
friend tells me about this Ohio Valley style pizza where they put the cheese on like after it comes out of the oven and they close the box and then it melts.
Oh,
Wow,
whoa.
weird.
I agree. I love stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I don't think you should be able to get it wherever you are.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally, man. Totally. Which goes back to the idea of mailing me hot dogs. Probably not a good idea.
Well, it can be done
So,
All right, yeah. Let's
Okay, let's get
tackle
into
this. Let's get into it.
as long as it stays cold, right? They have plenty of cold packaging right now.
Sure.
You don't even need dry ice in there. If you put a couple of cold packs on some hot dogs and it's like second or third day air, as long as it's not like warm. I mean, hot dogs have so much salt in them.
yeah.
They're
Nitrites.
the nitrates and nitrites, which were put in to prevent botulism during that slow smoking period.
Okay.
You know, as you may know, food wants to be either below 40 degrees or above 140
Sure.
Fahrenheit. When you're smoking meats, sometimes you're in between and food could spoil. So that's what I guess nitrites help with. I guess that's why it initially started.
Interesting.
That's what they use celery salt for now. If they say uncured, that's bullshit. It is cured. The nitrites are just naturally occurring in celery powder. So
if it says uncured, they probably just used.
if it's uncured and it's still
natural
red,
thing.
it's like either cherry powder or it's celery powder, which is just naturally occurring source of nitrate.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This is very educational. It is.
Yeah, well, I mean, Sam and I had a very elaborate pre-show about all this, so we know, exactly.
It's just
It's
very
all
interesting.
very
So you know
plotted.
about mail? Do you mail food for your business?
Yeah, I mean, we don't often because it can be very expensive. I think it's like if it's not your main business and you don't have some kind of specialty shipping, it can be very expensive.
Sure.
But like if I was to ship Vesti sandwiches, I would want it to be next day or overnight.
Sure.
But with hot dogs, like I said, you can pack enough ice in there and you could go second day or even third day, and I think you're okay. And then it becomes a little more affordable. So we would do that. I had a brand called Gertler's Wurst before even Doghouse. Like somebody found me doing hot dog pop-ups when I was just making my own hot dogs and sausages. And he's like, I think I can help you get into Costco. So he helped me make a brand of Gertler's Wurst. I had like 3 different varieties of sausage, hot dog. And I went around and did like road shows and to Costco and stuff. And during that time, I was doing a lot of shipping as well.
Gertler is a great name for a hot dog.
It sounds right.
It
right?
sounds right.
It sounds right.
Oh, give me a Gertler.
Gertler's Wurst. I thought it worked.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Is getting your hot dog into Costco like getting an open mic at Caroline's kind of thing? Like you're getting up there, right? Because Costco hot dogs are a thing, right?
Yeah, I think and also in that like at Caroline's probably like when all your friends show up, they book you a headline seat, and then when no one buys the tickets and your friends are gone, they kick your ass out pretty quickly too.
Or you mash a bunch of potatoes and chocolate milk into their stage and don't get called back.
I love that. That's
happened to
true.
us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we messed up their stage. And then
But who's
they
still
never
around?
booked us. Yeah.
Did you often bring food into the sketch comedy?
No,
or?
but we had one sketch.
We had one sketch where it was astronauts sitting in launch position and one not realizing that it's not a good time to
There's
break
still
out
gravity.
That's great.
his soda. And
And we were doing it on
I'm like
stage.
laughing at the premise.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
It was fun to film it, but we would do that sketch on stage. And it was
He's
crazy.
expecting zero gravity.
Yeah.
yeah. He was like, remember how
Topic
fun this
somewhere.
was last time?
Yeah,
And
like
they're
that's because we were in space.
we're in space.
That is a fun sketch. And one of the 10 that I could show my kid when she was little.
Mm.
Yeah. This is great, man. I'm really glad this happened. Even though there was a moment when you said, but that we're not here talking about physical media, I was like, oh, God damn it.
This is an intervention.
You know, that could have been one too. It's like, Timmy, you have like 1,000 movies. Why do you have 1,000 movies? So, yeah.
So what's the whole Chicago catch up? Get the fuck out of here. Where do you stand on that whole thing?
I think I used to only put ketchup on hot dogs as a kid, and my dad would make fun of me. in LA, do you know what goes on the LA street dog? It's always ketchup, mustard, and mayo.
Okay.
In a bacon wrapped hot dog.
Oh,
the
yeah,
bacon
yeah.
thing is LA.
Onions, chili,
that's
right? I mean,
Yeah.
ketchup. We don't just subscribe to any absolutes when it comes to food, right? So
Yeah.
I think it just becomes, it's sort of a shticky, gimmicky thing. And it becomes like, kind of like part of the pastiche of Chicago, which is great. That stuff
Right.
is fun. But I think taken to like a serious level, no, I just
Yeah.
think that's kind of dumb.
Yeah. We
Sure.
shouldn't be shooting people over ketchup being on hot dogs.
Have there been
guys.
people shot over it?
Oh,
I mean, last year alone.
Oh, Timmy, hundreds. Last year alone.
sausage was mentioned in Homer's Odyssey back in the 9th century BC.
Oh, that's very relevant. Too.
Will hot dogs be in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey?
Well,
If they are, they'll be in IMAX.
I think a lot of
It'd be
people
amazing.
have been giving the film flack before because its use of colloquial language.
Oh, really?
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Colloquial, like of our time? Like?
Daddy.
Oh, they say daddy?
Yeah, dad and daddy were said in the trailer.
Do they call the Cyclops daddy?
referring like Tom Holland's character. You guys have heard about this, right? Right. So he was like,
I've
my
heard about
dad
that.
will be back here.
The thing that
Oh.
the assholes are doing. I heard about them being upset that the race of certain characters.
Oh, yeah, that's a
being
whole
like,
other
that's not
thing.
historically accurate.
No, that's a
And
whole
then-
other dumb thing. No, this is just about the language. So it would make sense that, yes, historically, a sausage would not be recognizable. It would be something in some intestine, right?
Right. Like
Oh.
and it wouldn't be like nicely done. It
No.
would be like an intestine with
But to your point, because they're going with this colloquial language, probably for these modern audiences, it's going to be a pack of sabrets that somebody
Yeah.
pulls out
Yeah.
You know what
on
this
the
is?
ship and be
Be
like,
like
we're
a
down to
Chicago-
our last pack of sabrets. We'll never make take it home.
This is so weird. 'cause
And then they'll
last
go
night-
into the whole thing about there being 8 buns in a pack and 10
Yes.
dogs.
What's the
and-
deal?
Yes.
Because last night, my daughter and I were talking about that movie coming out, and I was like, where all did they shoot? Because we did the Universal Studio Tour. They talked about it. And she was like, they shot here in the United States. I'm like, I know that, and I said as a joke, I'm like, I know that they say U.S. for the place they shot because they used the studio. But what if there's a scene where Odysseus just winds up in New York City? And now, like, what you guys have told me, what I've learned, maybe that happens because it sounds like
It's
they
an
don't care.
odyssey. And
It is
that's
an
the whole
odyssey.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Super
It's-
Mario Odyssey, he went to a town much like New York City.
Oh, yes.
New Donk
yes,
City.
That is true.
Why do I know?
I have that right here.
I'm enjoying these hot dog facts, by the way.
Yeah, that's
You're
great.
it.
What do you got?
Sausages have been made for over 1,000 years by stuffing salted animal trimmings into a washed intestine, tying it off, and cooking it.
Mm-hmm. I think we covered that.
I think so. Hey, do you know that show, Two Fat Ladies, a great cooking show from Britain?
Oh, yeah.
So there was a word she used for sausages that they used over there.
Oh, banger?
No. It was a word they also would use, we thought, for bundles of sticks and cigarettes that was used very horribly
yes.
over here.
No.
I didn't know they called sausages that either. So I watched the show once. She goes, look at all those in the window. I was like, what is she talking? Oh, sausages?
I have not heard
Dude.
that.
And I looked it up in an incognito tab. And I was like, is that a word for sausages? And it was. Yeah, it was in some cultures. It's crazy.
Cool. In
Why
your
did-
incognito.
In my incognito tab.
Okay.
Because I don't want to I don't want to start you know how the algorithm stuff work now? You type that stuff into your normal Chrome, suddenly you're getting
Well, I know there's a term for
invites
cigarette.
to hate groups
Or, yeah.
or
you-
sausage groups
Or maybe you see
or cool porn.
like cool porn,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Hey, let me look at this cool porn
Well,
for
cool
a while."
porn, incognito is for the cool porn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I was in there, just in case it brought up cool porn first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. I'm open. I'm open-minded.
They have the saying, "See how the sausage is made," right?
Yes.
And now we are going to see how the sausage
Oh,
is
God.
made. Ooh.
So?
It's just the
Those are being uncased.
uncased hot dogs, just boneless. beef.
Boneless beef. Okay, 2040 chicken. So that bin was 2040 chickens.
They got all the meat off the bones.
You're right.
They just kind of like
And this is pork,
Add
chicken, and beef.
Yep.
Okay. Because that's what they put in a lot of those, is all three.
In the hopper.
and the Dennis Hopper.
Yes. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
You guys seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
This is just like meat plate.
Wow. Look at
Right?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're putting the food starch in to stiffen it up a little bit, probably.
Yes.
Wait, there's mustard in the hot dog.
Ground mustard.
Ground
is
mustard, like a
common.
spice.
Mhm.
Okay.
What was that? That was the starch?
That looks like there's turmeric
That's
in there.
very orange. Okay. The turmeric, not turmeric. I'm from the
Turmeric.
Midwest. We say chipotle.
No, they're putting pea.
Yeah, so they're making the paste. So, I mentioned before that like temperature is important. When you're doing it in a factory scale, they use phosphate and starches in lieu of needing that fine temperature.
Okay.
Or water.
I guessed pea. All right, now
sorry.
that's just ice cream.
And now,
Yeah. Oh, they're making that video.
And where are the two girls?
I mean, this is not much less pornographic than that.
Paula's got that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, Paula is either so good at her job that she doesn't even know where she is, or she's like really pissed off.
Another day.
Just another day at the
Another
sausage factory.
rack of the sausages.
The literal
What's that
sausage
black
factory.
line? That's the poop?
That's a Sharpies. Oh no, yeah, that's like on shrimp where you got to clean it
yeah,
up
they
first.
still haven't cleaned off
The
the
poop-
poop
the
from
poop
the hot
line.
dog yet.
I'm kind of speechless at all this. Look at that, man. Again, this is way more fascinating
Now,
than
what
one
is
would
this?
think. Well, yeah,
This
what's
is-
going on here?
This is the pea.
That's the pea. You got golden showers.
That's being cooled down after cooking.
I like the black stripe hot dog.
Yeah.
So that's a cool
It's like you're
look.
racing.
That's going to come off.
It's a cool look. Was that what that was doing? Was that just tying them off?
Like the man with the golden
It
arm?
was like, so they're tied into links, and then they shoot through that thing that pulls them all off. So that casing gets pulled off, so the individual sausages all shoot out, and then they get them all packaged.
There's something very poetic about a hot dog.
I'm glad we're here.
Seeing that, there's something very poetic about a hot dog because it's basically like they're pre-pooing food.
Sure.
Like they take the meat, they make it into a log of poo.
Mm-hmm.
You eat it, you make your own log of poo with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It goes in the same way it goes out.
It's very efficient.
I mean, sometimes literally, if you've eaten too
if you
many.
just swallow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you put it like that and you can, let yourself be washed over by the poetry of it, then it's like, I think you do want to know how the sausage is made.
Yeah. With hot dogs.
Okay. Yes.
I think there's the urban legend that it's every part of the animal, or it's the
lips
chicken,
and assholes.
Lips and
Right.
assholes.
From what's the movie? The raccoons say that in Great Outdoors.
Oh.
What do you say? What do you say to that?
Well, I think there's obviously different qualities of hot dog, right? Like you can go and you can get a pack of Bar 5 hot dogs and it's like, $80 for $6, or a pack of Hebrew Nationals where it's like $12 for 5.
Right.
My thought is, like, if you're going to eat the animal, does it really matter where it comes from? Right? Like, as long as it's being cleaned and treated properly, I think it's more important how the animal is treated, the quality of that aspect, than what part it is.
Sure.
If we're going to be picky about the parts, then, like, what are we doing? That's like, not needing your chicken boneless or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I personally, I'm a meat on the bone. I've made a lot of sausage. I've seen it.
What's your biggest hot dog regret? Like, you've made plenty of like hot dog recipes, and was there any that you were just flying too high to the sun, too close to the sun with?
Yeah, we did a mac and cheese hot dog with Doghouse once, and the testers came out really great. And then when we
Was it in the dog?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. The macaroni and cheese was in the dog, like in the mix. Like you're saying, like when you have that mix there, you can mix other things into it. And like, this is something I had done in my house and it was like, great. And then we tried to scale it up and like, but what had happened is like at scale, sitting around, like all those noodles just kind of disintegrated. And it was just like a cheesy, starchy kind of mess. And it didn't really play. We were really, we were going to like introduce this Doghouse Independence Day mac and cheese hot dog kind of thing. And like, that was flying. That
sounds like when like you have a food and you're like, oh, let's throw this away instead of keeping it for leftovers, because this doesn't like really reheat so well.
Yeah.
But small batch, you're saying, works.
No, it works. In theory, it works.
But if you
again, like if you kept it, the mac and cheese, like when I did it, I froze it. I chopped it up. Okay. So like when you're making an inclusion, like kind of like an ice cream thing, right? Okay. You've got that farce, right? Yeah. If you put cheese, you want it to be really cold, or noodle in this case, right? Sure. So that it holds its place. And then you case it, and then you smoke it. I'm doing a lot of this stuff I apologize.
We have a sketch about that too. It's fine.
It's the hot dog episode.
Our fans are doing that.
We're into it. Yeah, this is all.
That's where you can get
you edit some hot dogs in my hands. Yeah, great.
You get like pockets of cheese in there, pockets of things, which is what you want. Like Käsekrona is like one of the best sausages. Käsekrona is like a Polish sausage with cheese in it. It's like got Emmentaler cheese, and it's like, oh my God. Like you go to Europe, like the sausages everywhere.
Käsekrona.
Wow.
What's the craziest hot dog that you got to work? There's something that like seems like it shouldn't, but it did.
For Oktoberfest one year, we did a beer pretzel bratwurst.
All right.
Where I think, Doghouse works with King's Hawaiian. They had just put out King's Hawaiian pretzel bites. So we got them to chop up the bits of pretzel and use the Firestone beer and cheese. I think maybe it was cheddar cheese. I think I used in it, and that worked. Like because of you could taste like the lye in the pretzel. Like it was really funny. Like like pretzel has that because you dip the pretzel in that lye. It has that kind of like aroma, that baking soda kind of thing. Yeah. That was in the sausage, and I was so proud of that one. We did it a couple of years. It was like I'm sure Germans celebrating Oktoberfest would be like, "This is awkward." This is like.
Why would you do this to our culture?
But I thought it was awesome. It was like just our bratwurst recipe, which is a great brat, but like replacing the water with beer adding the cheese and then the pretzels in it. I was like, this is better than it has any right to be.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. Have you ever dabbled with dessert dogs?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to ask about that.
So we did this segment for BuzzFeed, and I made an Irish car bomb sausage. What? And most of the comments were just about how insensitive the term Irish car bomb was to refer to a food thing. I was referring to the drink. The drink. So we put Guinness, and I think chocolate was in there too. It was. I think the best thing you could say about it is that it wasn't like awful, but it certainly was not anything that you want to go back to. But yeah, that was. I think that's the only dessert one I can really think of. Like there may have been marshmallows in there too. Like
now to tie in what you're doing now. Are you still doing Doghouse?
No, I'm not doing Doghouse anymore. I just kind of parted ways with Doghouse earlier this year just because Vesti started to become a bit too much, its own thing. Yeah. For a while, I was kind of doing both, but I still love Doghouse. My brother still works for the company, and I still hang out with a lot of those guys. So
you're doing sandwiches now.
Yeah.
The age-old question.
I know where you're going with this.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I mean, for me, it's always been an unequivocal yes. Like I honestly don't understand how people are so about how it's not. I mean, to me, you put something between bread, it's a sandwich. Like I haven't heard a good argument against that. Like I've heard people try to make the hinge argument, but I'm like, all right, then any hoagie or po' boy,
sub.
right?
If a sub is a sandwich,
right, exactly.
Which a sub is for sure a sandwich.
And then like if a hamburger is a sandwich, like hamburger sandwich is the way it used to be referred to. Like I don't understand. Why not? I feel like it's like it's become like just a thing. I don't know. Do you have the feeling?
Shut the fuck up.
Because people are like, they're fierce about it. They're like, it's not a sandwich. Stop. I'm like, why not?
I think you're right. Because first of all,
at the Seder table, we make a matzah sandwich. Like, I mean, anything could be a sandwich.
I agree with you. It is a sandwich. And I think, people making a big deal out of it is like now how, if you watch Die Hard, they go, is it or is it not a Christmas movie? It's like, it's a movie I watch at Christmas, and that's where the conversation ends. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, people just like to glom onto these weird little things to try and make it
It's a Christmas movie because it vibes with you as a Christmas movie.
Man.
It doesn't need to have a certain message or...
Right. And it's a sandwich because it's a meat between two pieces of bread.
I mean, also, like to further, it's like you brought in a bunch of sandwiches, undoubtedly great sandwiches,
Very
too.
Good. Yeah.
And... immediately we're like, oh, this has a connection to hot dogs.
Right.
Yes, mortadella.
Mortadella.
Yeah.
I mean, if we went to, when we were doing our like research, my partner Shane and I, we went to Italy and we were going all over Bologna, because there's a place called the Mortadella Lab there, which is just like a bunch of really sexy guys in short Italian, short shirts, like slicing mortadella.
Oh my God.
Like,
dude,
these guys,
Italy
like,
is the best.
Even just the sandwich guys were like, fuck you, man. Really? These guys just like the Mortadella Lab with their arms and their slicing mortadella. But anyway, you go and like in some of the store shops in Bologna, there's just gigantic. I mean, there must have been like 24-inch diameter mortadellas.
Yeah.
Like just huge. Huge. And the casing that they put them in is probably not a natural casing all the time. You could, as you saw with this video, you can case it in anything.
Sure.
But it is the same idea.
Sure.
It's a force meat ground into a paste. With mortadella, though, you then stud that with cubes of fat that has been poached.
Oh, that's why it looks like that.
And then in some cases, pistachio.
Okay.
Not always pistachio. In some cases, whole black peppercorns.
Okay.
Oh,
right? So that when those get sliced on the slicer,
Sure,
you see
that's
those
what
little
that is.
inclusions.
Ah.
Right? But that's all it is. It's a paste, and then they're putting other things into the paste. Then it's basically just steamed until it's about 156 degrees until it's set. And then you have something that you can slice. Same thing with a hot dog. A hot dog is fully cooked. Do you ever see people freak out about like, you can't eat that? Like it hasn't been cooked yet. It's like, it's bologna. Yeah. It's literally
it's
cooked.
I had a friend as a kid. That's what he would eat for a snack. His mom would just cut up a cold hot dog and and it's fine. He's still alive.
But the perception of it makes people think it's weird.
Yeah.
His mom's not a great mom, though.
Yeah, no, she was not a good mom, but
she didn't
I mean, make a peanut butter and jelly
cook
sandwich.
the hot dog at least. Like,
no,
put it in
I believe he
microwave.
asked for it though. I think that was what was happening. Yeah, I don't know.
I think she had one too many to drink.
Yeah, I think
we have young children. We know kids ask for all kinds of things. You can't just give it to them.
My kid's 15, so I got her through. She lived, and
Barely.
the weirdest,
Barely.
Whatever. She's doing great. Anyway, so the weirdest food she came up with, she's like, I'm gonna make a snack, and it was actually Chris's party. I'm gonna make meatballs and popcorn. And we popped popcorn, salted it, put it on a tray, made meatballs, barbecue kind of sauce on them, and then ate them. You dipped them in the popcorn, ate it, and it was actually good.
Sure.
So, anyways, I don't know where I went with that came from, but anyways, but so it's all sausage, is what you're saying. Like they can all be considered sausage, and so you can call the sandwiches. So actually, there's something a friend of mine or someone I know brought up once as a joke, but it's a good question. Is cereal soup when you put the milk on it?
I mean, what time are you eating it? If it's for lunch, yeah.
Because this dude's grandson calls it candy soup when it's like Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. I mean, right? That is like a soup.
I mean, I'm not prepared to make this argument.
Or is it a chowder because it's got cream in it? Or no, what classifies a chowder?
I would love to go to a restaurant and order a bowl of Lucky Charms and a half of a PB&J. Can I get my soup and half a sandwich?
Something with a Michelin star, right? Go to like a fancy place.
Soup and half a sandwich, yeah. Wow. All right, we're gonna play a quick game here, going back to the regional hot dogs. We're gonna do the tournament.
Okay.
Right now we have the World Cup is going on. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have the World Pup. Okay, we're in the round of 16. Classic all beef hot dog. Ketchup, mustard, relish. Chicago style.
Yeah, got a classical touch to it.
What color is here? Color is
hair. Color is hair. Color is eyes. If there is one arm man, who is he? Joseph Casala. That is that actor's name.
I mean, but
former Chicago cop.
The guy had very curly dark hair.
He did. If there isn't one arm man, who color is hair?
Kimball couldn't tell you what. Yeah.
You find this man. Yeah, come on, Richard.
Hair.
Listen, maybe I've never had a wife get murdered, but but maybe you're very disturbed and you just can't really get all the words out of your mouth.
Yeah,
because you watch him; he was a very good actor. He had a mechanical arm. The way he does that, he's like having trouble. His wife just got murdered.
I think he did it.
You think Kimball did
that
movie?
Okay, well, okay. Going with that theory, you just killed your wife. You're also not in a great frame of mind. Yeah. You're still gonna have trouble talking.
I don't care.
Okay,
you're gonna be so excited.
You focused on this one detail that you invented,
right? A mechanical arm. Okay. Okay. Are we gonna vote?
I'm gonna go. I would say classic all beef dog.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing with the hot dogs for me is like it's such a classic food.
Yeah.
I'm like the basic is best.
I do love Chicago style though.
Yeah, I would vote Chicago here just because that's what I would want right now. I'm just listening to my son. Like, if you put these two things in front of me right now, I'm reaching for
Chicago style.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I picked that one too. Oh.
Right, chili cheese dog or corn dog.
Chili cheese, easy.
I love a corn dog. And I love the way that it cooks, like it being fried cooks the dog.
Yeah.
I think the dog
it's amazing.
It's great.
Better. In the
we cooked many of them at Doghouse, and we did takes on it with like Nashville style hot chicken corn dogs and love a corn dog. But I mean, chili cheese dog. It's like murderer's row right there.
Yeah, man. There's a place in my town that does it on a foot long.
You guys are just more fancier than me.
Is that fancier? Well, I don't know. That corn dog takes more stuff to do than chili cheese.
I just think corn dog is like it's a dog. It's bread.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, dude, they're really good.
These are hard questions.
I like to dip it in ketchup.
All right, but chili cheese dog.
Okay.
Ooh, New York.
I know where to go with this one.
Street cart dog, coney dog from Detroit. Beanless chili sauce, mustard, onion.
I've had that style before. I would go into my street cart dog. I once on that cooking show, I did an episode where I made the stuff fans were always asking me about, where I make hot dogs and beans, and I made that kind of hot dog.
They also say spicy brown mustard, stewed onions under there. What I think that my whole thing with a New York street dog and a Gray's papaya is you got to get the sauerkraut.
Yeah,
there's no sauerkraut on this dog.
You can
right
do
here,
sauerkraut.
So we can't include sauerkraut.
but the orange,
consideration.
the orangey stewed onions, kind of that whole thing is a thing though, because sauerkraut can go on all sorts of sausages.
I'm
you know?
still.
But I mean, those New York street cart guys have sauerkraut.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't. Get
I'm gonna
to have
go
it here.
New York street.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
I'm
New
gonna
York
agree.
Street. Yeah, that one was unanimous.
Yeah.
Okay, bacon wrapped slaw dog.
Bacon wrap. So that's the LA style.
Right.
That's LA style.
What
And
is
then
a slaw
dog? That is a Midwest thing because we've definitely had those.
I don't know. If I've
Chili,
had that.
mustard, coleslaw.
Yeah, we had a version of that.
What part of the
called Pig
Midwest?
Lebowski, I think, on the Doghouse menu with a sausage.
Okay.
That's a delicious combo right there.
That does
Chili
sound
and
really
slaw
good.
And mustard
That
is
does sound
awesome.
good. I think I'm gonna go that way.
It sounds good, but I do love a bacon wrap dog. Like outside of a Clippers game.
They do that there.
No, outside of any concert.
Oh, outside,
anything. Walking away from anything at night in Los Angeles, they will be there.
There will
I've
be
never had
people.
one.
They'll have the those like grocery carts
Sure.
with the two wheels.
Yeah.
They'll have those set up like little like stoves.
Oh, have you not seen these?
No, because I haven't spent a ton of time here.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
know?
worth just driving around. If you're in town tonight, just go down like anywhere in Hollywood or something. Like at a certain point, you'll see these carts come out, and people are there. They're bacon wrapped hot dogs. They are not the highest quality. They are delicious, particularly if you've been imbibing. I'm gonna go slaw dog here though.
Okay.
I'm torn because I haven't had the bacon one, but
He's-
I mean the
he's
slaw dog
mid-
sounds good.
You guys go slaw dog?
right.
That's fine. I love LA personally, but okay. Cool.
Oh, here's your
Right,
kraut.
Newman.
Wait, with Swiss? Where's that
What
coming
is
from?
that?
Kraut. I
Split
love
stuffed and
sauerkraut.
tucked. I do
It
too.
was something that like I didn't always like mustard. I feel like that's something like when you're a kid, you don't like mustard; it's too spicy.
And sauerkraut.
And then eventually, like your taste turned.
Yeah.
Sauerkraut is like why my tastes turn. Like that's what they were
Sure.
headed towards.
sauerkraut.
I love sauerkraut.
Me too. I love it.
Well, sometimes you need like a good version of a thing to kind of flip it in your head too.
True.
You know,
I
yeah.
mean, Gray's Papaya was such. It's such a great system, especially when we were in college, where
Yeah.
it was what $3.
Dude, it was,
and
I
you
think it
get
was $2.50 when I moved
$2.50.
there in
You get
2001.
2 hot dogs
and a juice.
and a papaya juice.
yeah.
Hangover.
It was a perfect meal.
It was great.
It was
And we were poor as
amazing.
hell. And it was great.
They called it a recession special.
Yeah.
And I got one in 2024. I bet it was $7 or $8. You know,
Are there still some Grays there, or did they all
there's one up
close?
by Central Park. I
Right,
went
there's like
in
just one
2024.
And then a bunch of you'd see the papaya
ones,
kings that
Yes.
are the same thing but more expensive.
Mhm.
were they more expensive? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah.
This case,
I have never heard of a kraut dog with Swiss cheese. Is that?
I've never
that's
heard of the
applying
Swiss
there?
cheese. I think
Yeah, I don't.
I'm ticked at our producer Colin right now.
But I'm intrigued by it.
I can see it being good.
Andrew wrote that part.
Well, because that's what that sounds like. That almost sounds like a Reuben on a hot dog, which I'm not against.
I'll let it go. If it was
I guess there's not Thousand I don't know, but
no mustard instead. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the kraut dog.
All right, yeah,
also
kraut
it
dog.
does sound good. Yeah,
It's
Kraut dog,
awesome.
yeah.
I want one right now.
I like sauerkraut. Yeah, go for it. PB&J dog, puka dog.
PB&J dog.
Ooh, Hawaiian sweetbread. There goes that.
We're
King's
obviously
Hawaiian
not
stuff.
mixing the number 16 seeds aren't going up against the number 1 seeds. This is like
Yeah.
This is number 13 and 14.
Okay,
Yeah,
tropical
yeah.
relish. So I'm assuming that is some kind of like mango or papaya based fruit relish
Yeah, okay.
on Hawaiian sweetbread, which
Maybe with
Doghouse
some pepper,
uses
yeah.
grilled King's Hawaiian bread.
Which is great.
Which is
Yeah, which is
amazing. They they
fantastic.
brilliantly figured out how to shape the 3 of those rolls like a hot dog and
Oh
then
my
grill them
God.
with butter. I mean, it's
We
like
did that at home
kinda
once with
genius.
those little guys.
Yeah.
That's what you do for the buds?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's
great. Yeah.
But this PB&J dog again, something I've never had before, but I'm like, I want it.
It sounds good.
I want it.
Have you ever had those burgers with peanut butter?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it weirdly works.
It works- it
There
works
used-
well.
I've heard
there
that
used
so
to
many
be a
times.
place by where we live called Grill 'em All that is I think now in Long
yeah,
Island
it's-
or not Long Beach.
Grill 'em All became another burger place there now.
Yeah, it's another place now.
It's another smash
for
burger
the
place.
ways. But like Grill 'em All had these crazy burgers,
did.
and the D. Snyder burger
Is
had
that
peanut
the
butter
one
on.
honoring Twisted Sister's lead singer?
Yes.
I never get it. I've heard this many times, and every time it's time to pull the hammer, my love of a burger is like, I can't do it. I can't.
get it.
pulled the trigger on
They
it.
were intense.
Yeah, it's,
They were
and I'm sure they're
intense
good.
burgers.
it's very flavorful. And it's, I mean, yeah, we have a one or
So
two places
what
in
are you
town that
picking
do
here,
burgers,
Sam?
and I kind of go PB&J, but I don't know. Puka dog, I mean, the Hawaiian sweetbread, and I'm sure the relish.
They both have
will-
sweet elements in them.
Puka dog makes sense to me.
Yeah.
PB&J,
It's a little crazy.
I would probably end up ordering if I saw it because I'd be like, "What's that?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why. To me, it's more intriguing. I'm going to vote
Puka
for
dog
it.
sounds. It does.
Puka
sound
dog sounds clearly like that. That sounds good.
And
I've
I
had it
think
at
you're
work.
right about tropical relish. I would hope it has a little spicy pepper in it too.
Puka dog.
Oh.
Ooh, mini cocktail wieners and
What the hell is
Sentra
this?
Poodle.
Oh, look
The
at that.
crustiest looking white poodle by itself, barking inside a 2003 Nissan Sentra, paint peeling, parked at Ralph's 86 degrees, windows cracked just a hair.
Did you see
It's a
this?
hot dog.
Oh!
Yeah.
Did you see this today, or that? It's the hot dog thing.
It's a hot dog.
I get it.
This-
Cocktail wieners are great.
I do love a cocktail wiener.
What's
all
the
right,
sauce?
all right, we're picking cocktail wieners and we're letting that dog die.
Oh, Brian from
Brian from Family Guy or Snoop Dogg?
Wait, are you saying these are hot? These are dogs are hot?
Yes, they
Some
are
people
both
think Snoop is hot.
attractive dogs.
Okay.
And some people also think Brian from Family Guy is hot.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some very healthy
This is actually a
communities.
really hard one to pick. I feel like both are culturally iconic.
Yeah.
Sure. I go Snoop though.
I'd
know
go
sometimes
I'd go
he's-
Family Guy.
Yeah.
I always,
Brian's good.
if I had to make my own version of Passenger 57, my line would be always bet on Family Guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Instead of always bet on black.
Yeah, instead of always bet
Which
on
is what
Black, yeah.
Wesley Snipes
Which was-
said.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
We're gonna go with Brian from Family
Yeah,
Guy.
let's do
yeah.
it. Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
All right.
What kind of
No.
sauce? Oh, sorry.
Chicago style versus chili cheese dog.
Oh my God.
Chili cheese.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Chili
I mean-
cheese.
Now I feel like I'm killing children.
Yeah.
All right.
They're picking your
New
babies.
York Street versus Slaw Dog.
Ooh.
I think Slaw Dog.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
You're going street?
I want to go street, but
Okay.
I respect that. Does sound great. So I don't. You know what? I don't care. They're all good, but I know we need to pick one. So I'll go Slaw Dog with you guys.
all right. Slaw Dog.
I love that I'm like a little hungry right now, so I'm really answering with my
I
stomach.
had your sandwich, and I'm still like hot dogs.
Kraut Dog. Puka Dog.
Ooh, okay. I think I go Puka. Puka.
I'm gonna go Kraut Dog.
Okay,
I'm going
Kraut
Kraut
wins
Kraut
Dog.
Dog?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Kraut.
Yeah. Okay. He'll do kraut.
Mini cocktail wieners, which I will say is the hot dogs that have officially killed a dog on this playlist.
What?
Yeah, that Sentra Poodle is dead.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
By the
yeah,
way.
because we didn't save it.
Yeah, we didn't
Oh,
save
so the
the
cocktail weenies.
Sentra.
Well, I thought you meant because cocktail weenies are small that maybe at some point a dog ate
That's
one
what
and
I thought.
choked to death.
Choked
on
it.
it.
I thought it was
No,
a joke.
no, yeah.
That's probably happened.
Probably happened.
So you're saying we had to physically uncrack the crack in the window?
So yeah.
And now we didn't.
We didn't.
So the
that
dog's
dead.
Okay.
And Brian from Family Guy. Which one?
I go cocktail weenies, but I
All right,
make
cocktail
those all the
weenies,
time.
Cocktail weenies. Okay,
I've-
we're gonna kill Brian from Family.
I mean,
Guy.
again,
I didn't
I'm just
know-
going with like what has given me more pleasure in my life.
Right. And I
Yeah.
didn't know that violence was involved. I
No,
didn't know that the
it
losing
is.
thing got murdered.
And Brian's given me plenty of pleasure, but cocktail weenies, I mean, that used to be my personality.
Yeah.
What kind of sauce would you put on it? Like, would you
Well, I'm
slow
also
cook them in a
thinking that
sauce?
those are the kind that are in pigs and blankets too. And even though pigs and blankets aren't up here, I feel like
Dude,
Yeah, I think that.
pigs and blankets are dope.
honestly, we would just dip those in mustard.
Yeah, no.
You
Pigs
just-
and blankets you dip in mustard.
All right.
Same thing
But
with the cocktail.
In the Midwest, we love the slow
We haven't
cooker.
figured out how
I would
to
do
scroll
barbecue
over
sauce and grape jelly.
I know this.
Some
Yes.
Franks. That's what I would throw in.
Chili cheese dog, slaw dog. Only one of these is the favorite hot dog of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, how
And
do
it's
we know?
probably chili cheese.
It's chili cheese dog.
It is?
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I'm down with chili cheese dog to be our choice here.
If we post this on the internet of you not knowing that Sonic's favorite hot dog is chili cheese dog, you're gonna get eviscerated.
You know what? I'm fine with that because now maybe people, when I say, I want to wish my daughter a happy birthday today, love you, sweetie, instead of people going, "Ooh, what about hot dogs?" They'll be
They'll
like,
say, "But
how
what
dare you
about-"
not know about Sonic's favorite cased meat?
Yeah.
Right? All right.
So you'd rather that?
Yeah, because I'm sick of the hot dog thing.
All right.
I'm just kidding, fans. I love you.
They'll say, "What about Sonic? Sonic and his love for chili cheese dogs,
And also baked beans.
Here's what I'm going to say. I really mentioned that I like those Cincinnati dogs. A lot of those had chili and shredded cheese on them.
Sure.
So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah,
I'm
and
thinking of that Cincinnati
it's just
chili
a
cheese dog
classic choice,
with that
man.
super soft bun.
mini cocktail wieners or crout dogs."
Now, I feel like, okay, I love cocktail weenies. I just divulged my recipe, which my sister who helped me develop it made me mad about because we had a couple secrets.
I think kraut dog here.
But yes, but kraut dog is like a dog in a bun. You know,
we all recognize except for the Swiss cheese, which none of us have ever heard.
Right. But the rest of that is
But
amazing.
also, it's like, the Swiss cheese is going to be good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like Swiss people serving you the kraut dog.
That's what it obviously. That's what it is. It's a Swiss franc.
Or it's just tuned very. It's all put together very tuned finely like a Swiss clock.
Yeah. I can go kraut dog.
Well, my reasoning, what I was getting at is cocktail wieners are great, but kraut dogs hit like a hot dog in a bun, and so I feel like that needs to move on.
Chocolate and hot dogs. We need to.
Yeah, what is going? I was going to ask about that. Have you ever tried a chocolate and hot dog combination?
Well, I mean, I think in that Irish car bomb.
Oh, sure. You said that. Yeah. Okay.
But
and that worked out.
Yeah, but if you think
not politically though.
Yeah.
Right.
Not politically. All right. So we have chili cheese dog versus kraut dog. Also not politically correct to say kraut dog.
Oh my God. No, it's because of sauerkraut.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. But also that's why they did that. You're right. So it's you're right.
I don't know what we can say anymore. I don't know. We're gonna get algorithms.
Why is comedy? When's comedy gonna be legal again?
Yeah, I know, right?
We're gonna talk about the kind of hot dog a man wants.
Nothing's funny anymore.
Sorry. Yeah, everyone's too woke about hot dogs.
Okay, this is a tough one, and I don't know.
Okay.
I think I'll go chili cheese dog, but they're both good. Only being because I haven't tried the Swiss thing. That's the only reason I go chili cheese dog.
I think we acknowledge that the Swiss thing isn't a thing. I think it was there because Andrew was watching Switzerland versus Argentina and was just distracted while he was making it.
Oh, right. And he was just thinking like,
he was like, they just got the red card. And he was like...
So we're lucky it doesn't say red hot card dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, and it's only like a Swiss football player that's being acknowledged there, then I'm going to go with chili cheese dog.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Chili cheese dog, Sam. Do you agree? I guess you're outvoted.
If I'm outvoted, I'm outvoted. Chili cheese dog's the winner.
Graphics with an X.
Chili
cheese dog.
Cheese dog. Okay.
Which is also, there's that, Fritos have a flavor. So.
Fritos have
they do. Chili cheese flavor.
Yeah, and those are superior to the actual classic Fritos, I think.
Yeah. Although there's that grease, I don't know. Normal Fritos, there's a thing. There's like a greasy feeling you get that's good sometimes.
Yeah, they like to serve, the one thing we served at Doghouse is a dirt bag, which is like a little bag of Fritos that you fill with chili and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I like that.
They have those guys that like you can like go to on the street and you can bring them your own chips and they'll like fill up your chips.
Yes.
Well, in the Midwest, I believe we innovated the walking taco, which is what that comes from.
Oh, yeah.
You get a bag of Doritos, cheese Doritos.
Sure.
So taco toppings on it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You guys...
I heard it's a Midwest thing that it came from. We do it a lot. I've had them at funerals. I'm
gonna guess that anything...
That it's wrong because I brought it up from a coast?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I would say Mexico. I would say something closer to Mexico.
Well, okay, but the tacos,
sure. The walking taco.
The walking taco.
You're not putting your headspace in this. Of course, tacos are from Mexico, but you got to think about what white people do to food, and dumping them on chips is a total Midwestern white thing, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about tacos. I'm talking about taking taco ingredients
here in LA.
I know, but including cheese and lettuce, which aren't even on traditional tacos, and putting that on Doritos and calling it walking taco. That I don't think even has a trace of Mexico involved.
Listen,
you know
Timmy,
what I mean?
Listen to me. You're going to get eviscerated for this Sonic the Hedgehog thing. And now you're throwing in, you're going to get all of Mexico.
Right, yeah.
On you about this walking
I think they'll probably be like, thank you for separating us from that fucking atrocity you guys made in the Midwest. walking tacos. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not saying it's authentic and amazing Mexican food. I'm saying it's something some dudes that is an aunt in the Midwest probably
I can
made.
tie this all together. I have a
for it.
friend, Pat Bertoletti, who
Okay.
won the Nathan's hot dog eating contest last year because Joey Chestnut was
awesome.
was kicked out because he did an Impossible ad.
Oh.
So last year Joey Chestnut did not compete. Pat Bertoletti used to have I forgot what it was called, but in Chicago his concept was like tacos in a bag. Might even be called taco in a bag. So it was like a walking taco.
Sure.
And he's from Chicago,
There you go.
which is Midwestern. So
Is it? Come
Yes,
on.
it absolutely is. He has everyone else in the Whitest Kids had a problem with ever giving someone that's not by an ocean credit. So, it's
I see.
They've always had trouble
Chicago's
respecting
by
and-
lakes. Those count.
Yeah, they
I
got
know,
lakes.
but
They got
those-
great
yeah,
lakes there.
They
They've
just
got
because
great
I'm not
lakes.
supposed to be
Yes,
seen
they
as a
are.
real person. I have to be this funny cartoon man. They have a real problem giving anything around me credit. Like they won't even go to Minneapolis to do a show because so we did shows there, but Whitest Kids
in
wouldn't.
Minneapolis. What?
No, we never played Minneapolis.
That wasn't by
You and I did.
choice. We weren't like keep us out of Minneapolis.
I'm sure somebody was at some point. Just
You
like I
think
brought the
you-
movie. I brought the movie to South Dakota. I only could do that.
I wanted the movie to premiere at the South Dakota Film Festival. And that
Did ya?
just didn't happen. Yeah.
It didn't happen. This is
Um,
all not very real. I'm just giving him shit. But anyways.
guys, what do you got to plug?
Oh, we do get to leave at some point. All right.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Eatvesty.com, EATV as in Valentine, ESTI.com. If you're in the Los Angeles area, we're going to be doing our pop-up at Maiden Market in West Adams. So in addition to the sandwiches and snacks, we've got large plates. We've got chicken, steak, pizza, really good pizza that we do with our same bread, which is amazing.
The
And
bread's amazing.
That bread
Thank
was
you.
delicious.
Thank you.
And the sandwich is amazing.
The
with
sandwich is
bread.
great.
And we're also doing what's called the eating menu there for the rest of the year. You can book this online at our website. It's basically a tasting menu, but you will be fed plates until you're full. Nobody leaves hungry. So we call it an eating menu.
Wow.
And that's really fun to do. So yeah, Maiden Market or Vesti or come do the eating menu.
Do you get a lot of eating menus? Have you done that much yet?
Oh yeah, because what happens is a couple of influencers have shot videos like this is the best $70 you'll spend in Los Angeles. And people will take videos of them eating course after course after course. And we found that's something that people will it kind of goes a little viral because people
Sure.
are like, well, I'll check this out for $70. It's like it's not inexpensive, but for like what you're getting, it's obscene. And so yeah, it's been really popular.
Have influencers and all that, like, is that sometimes a boon to like restaurant
To
business?
us, yes.
Because you can have like something a little off and then they'll like talk about it. And,
If it works, like we found only with this thing, this eating menu thing, it really worked. But other things like paid collaborations and stuff do not often work.
okay.
Have you ever thought about doing something where you go like, here's the Vesti challenge. If you eat 800 sandwiches in one sitting in 20 minutes, you win $1 million.
I mean, would we have to get like bonded for that $1 million by someone?
Sam's always said that he wants to kill off influencers.
I've seen so many like challenges like that where it's like clearly no one can finish this amount of food. They're like, we'll give you $1,000 if you eat like these 17 subs.
Well, I mean, even just like, what about this whole box when it's normally filled with sandwiches is 24 small mini sandwiches? Can somebody put that down?
I could do a fourth of it, maybe. I feel
That's what
like
I'm
I'd be
saying. But
full.
like, who can do the whole one? It's like the gallon of milk thing. You can get close.
Yeah.
You can't get the gallon.
You cannot throw up.
You can't. Definitely can't.
I
throw
did an
up.
eating contest once. It was pizza.
Oh.
But it was at a festival and it was outside. It was so hot. And it was me and a bunch of teenage football players. So I got my ass kicked.
How many slices you put down?
It's only like 4 or 5. It was so
Really?
hot. And I had canker sores. It was bad. It was just a bad time.
When I was a teenager, there was a place called Papa Gino's in Massachusetts. It's a pizza place.
I've heard about this
and
place.
they would have, it was like a chain. Like they'd be around. It's but they would have all you can eat Tuesdays. And me and my friends would always go. We would call it ACE, all you can eat.
I've just heard this term recently.
And we would say ACE. And we would go there and buy our plate and then just eat the whole night. And one week I was like, what's the record? And someone was like, and they were like, I think they were.
It's the record.
They were like 6 slice pies.
Okay.
You know, they're pretty big,
Sure.
but 6 slices for a pie. And someone was like, someone ate like 12 once. And I was
Slices.
Like, 12 slices. And I was like, I'm going to do 13.
Oh, God.
And the next week I showed up wearing a lab coat that I owned for like no reason at all. And I ate 13 slices. And I felt so sick. I felt like I was going to die on the way home.
Oh, my God. How long did it take you to poop?
I
Probably a few days.
haven't kept track of that.
I was going to say, I haven't pooped.
Well, I'm asking because cheese and constipation and pizza. You know what I mean? Like, people get constipated from eating a lot of cheese.
No, I think
cheese
I went
is generally on
poop
pizza.
right away. I
Did
think
you?
I like had to make room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. That actually, the hot dog eating guy, so you had a friend that did that. I've always been curious about the bathroom habits after
So
that.
I met this guy during one of my Food Network shows
Uh-huh.
as the job was competitive eater. And so I hung out with all these guys in New York City at a pizza eating contest for
Wow.
La Familia, I think.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
And
good
so
stuff.
I know their culture. I know their secrets. And they do. They drink and purge after those contests. That's what they do.
I've always been curious. I mean,
Some of them go to the
clearly they
gym
have to-
too. There's one guy who just like goes to the gym for like
Well,
hours
well,
after
makes
it.
sense.
all the
Yeah.
major league eaters, I've only ever seen one fat one. Most of them are like seem to be in pretty good shape. Right?
Yeah, it's even Joey Chestnut is like he's
Yeah,
not
like he
small,
works
but he's
out.
not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
huge. No,
Yeah.
it's a totally different thing.
Yeah. But I've always been curious about the bathroom.
So Timmy, that's what I've always thought about you.
What?
Timmy's always been curious about the bathroom.
Yeah, because I've never taken a shit, so I have no idea what happens in there.
What do you have to plug?
I have a horror movie podcast with our mutual friend Shandy Sullivan called Urn Full of Popcorn. And our next episode will be, I have to go back home and edit it, but it'll be dropping soon. We talk about the original 1933 The Invisible Man.
Okay.
And we interview a horror film director, a child. He's not a child, he's 22. He's from my hometown, and he made with no money a 30-minute, very David Lynchian, actually Lynchian, not just because there's a weird thing in it, but it really is Lynchian.
Yeah.
He made a 30-minute film in our town with nothing, which is great because that doesn't happen in towns like mine. And I told him when he came out, I'm like, I've only talked to one other horror film director on this podcast so far. He's like, who's that? I'm like, Zach Kreger. He's like, oh, I'm like, so it's like the same level. Anyways, you can find that urnfullofpopcorn.com, URNFULLA.
Great.
Popcorn.com. And we got to have you on, I guess.
Yeah.
I was waiting till you asked me because I wanted to be first. You know, so, there you go.
Yeah, better not trick me.
Oh, that's a good idea. I actually know. Well, now that I said it, now you'll know.
Yeah,
But maybe you won't.
but I probably will.
Oh, because you're so smart. Because he's not from somewhere that's not near water. Okay, go ahead.
So our question today was hot dogs. What up with that? And I think the answer is a lot.
Dude, everything.
This is Sam Brown University TV. I want to thank my producers, Colin Goheen, Jeff Heimbuch, and our editor, Andrew Michel. Sam Brown University TV, class dismissed.